Hi guys, so I hope you're all doing well. Today I'm going to be filming a video that's kind of like a follow-up to a video that I filmed on my channel a couple of weeks back, and that was a high street best and worst video. So today I'm going to be doing a high-end version and talking about some of the high-end kind of more pricey products that I really love and some of those ones that just haven't really worked out for me. This was actually a really difficult video to prepare for because I don't actually own that much high-end makeup, and the bits that I do own are things that I've really looked into, read a lot of reviews on, done a little research about, and that I'm pretty certain before I go and buy it that it's going to be right for me. So for example, I usually try and get samples of foundations and stuff as and when I can, so I can really make sure that they're going to suit me. I am a student, so unfortunately I can't afford to go out and buy every high-end product that I want to try, which is very sad for me, but it might be slightly dangerous if I did have that amount of money. So yeah, I don't have a huge amount of products to talk about, and the products that I'm going to put in kind of the worst category aren't necessarily bad products at all, because they're things that I have deemed good enough to spend my pennies on, but they might just kind of not work out for me. They might have been a little bit disappointing for whatever reason, so I'm just going to get cracking. So I'm going to start, as I usually do, by talking about base products, and the first one I feel really bad saying it's going to be in the worst category because it's a really nice foundation. It leaves a lovely finish on the skin when it's first applied, but for me it's probably the least long lasting foundation that I've tried, and it is the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. This was one of the first kind of high-end foundations that I ever used, and I remember buying it. I absolutely couldn't wait to try it. I'd heard people like Kate from Ghost Parties rave on about it, and I was certain that it was going to be the right foundation for me, and unfortunately it just doesn't stick around. As I say, the formula of it is lovely. It looks absolutely gorgeous on the skin when it's first applied. It's very natural looking, offers a very kind of glowy, satiny finish, and it does offer that full to medium coverage as well, which if you do want to cover up any redness, any blemishes, this is perfect for you. If you can get it to last on your skin, it's a really good foundation, but unfortunately for me it just kind of wears away during the day, and by the end of the day it really looks as though I've not got anything on my skin. It doesn't matter which primer I use with it, it doesn't matter if I powder it, if I don't powder it, none of that seems to work for me. So unfortunately Laura Mercier have just let me down slightly on this one. On a slightly more positive note, I have a foundation that I really love, and that is the Dior Skin Nude Natural Glow Hydrating Makeup. I've mentioned this on my blog a couple of times, and it's kind of my go-to base at the moment. It's a really lovely medium coverage foundation. It looks really natural again on the skin, and for me this one does last, it does stick around. It leaves a really nice finish, again very satiny looking and very natural, and it feels incredibly comfortable on the skin. I don't really feel as if I'm wearing that much foundation when I've got this on, which I suppose is the nude part of it. Dior have brought out a new formula, which is the Dior Star Foundation, and so I might go and check that out, but this one for me at the moment is ticking all the boxes. Benefit for me are a massive love-hate brand. I've got a product here that didn't tick the boxes and a product here that really does, so I'm going to start with the positive, and that is Benefit Erase Paste. For me, nothing beats this in terms of covering those under eye circles. I get a lot of bluey, kind of purpley, almost bruised circles under my eyes, and this is just perfect. It has like a really nice salmony undertone that obviously counteracts any blueness, and I just find that it's really comfortable to wear. It blends in gorgeously. It's a really creamy, easy to apply formula, and I just smooth a little bit of this onto my eyes, set it with a little bit of powder, and it lasts all day. A product that unfortunately didn't impress me as much from Benefit is their Real Push-Up Liner. I used to love the Their Real Mascara, and as I mentioned in a video before, that really started to irritate my eyes after a little while, so I haven't used that in a long time, but I did have high hopes for this, and when I first started using it I absolutely loved it, but I don't know what's happened to it now. It kind of just doesn't seem... God, I can't even get the lid off. Oh. It doesn't seem to really sort of be coming out anymore, and I've only used it I think twice, and when it does come out it kind of comes out slightly kind of lumpy and gloopy. I don't know if I'm just applying it wrong or whatever, but it just doesn't take the boxes for me anymore. I don't know if it's dried out, but obviously it does have a little clip cap, so I can't imagine that it will have. I really did want to like it because I do like the idea of it, but unfortunately for me it just doesn't seem to be working out, and there are a couple of other kind of gel eyeliners that I'm using that are on the cheaper end of the scale that seem to be working a lot better for me, so hopefully I will be mentioning those in a video soon. One product that I definitely have mentioned in videos before, and that is always going to stay in my makeup kit, is the Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I have this in the shade dark brown, and I have recently seen that they brought out more shades, which is brilliant because this may just be a teeny bit too dark for me, but I absolutely adore it. For me, it's the perfect brow product. It enables me to really create the shape that I want. If I have any sparse areas, you can fill those in super easily. It still looks incredibly natural, but you can build it up. So if I'm going out in the evening and I want quite a strong, bold brow, I find that that's really easy to achieve with this, as well as kind of everyday natural look. I just use it with a Eco Tools little angle brush, and I find that it's super easy, lasts all day, again stays on really well, and I don't think I could be without this in my makeup bag now. It is a must have. Sticking with the eye theme is a mascara that unfortunately for me just doesn't tick the right boxes, and it is the Clinique High Impact Mascara. I still use this sometimes on a sort of everyday basis, but I was looking for something that would be really quite dramatic, really volumizing, and this just ain't doing it for me, unfortunately. It's a little bit lackluster, it doesn't really hold curl all that well, and it definitely doesn't give that kind of high impact that I was really hoping to get from it. I do prefer the Max Factor Full Slash Effect Mascara, which is brilliant if you do want that super volumized, bold, thick lashes look, and for me this falls a little bit short. It's okay. I do, again, as I say, use it on an everyday basis if I'm looking for a more natural eye look, but that ain't what I bought it for. So lastly, I have another love, and it is the Bobbi Brown Sheer Lip Colours. I absolutely adore this formula. They're so easy to apply. As I've mentioned before, I really like kind of sheer, barely there lips, and this is just perfect for me. This is the shade Pink Rose, which is a gorgeous dusky pink. I thought that it was going to be a little bit too sort of mature looking for me, but I have to say that I've completely fallen head over heels for it. If you are looking for something super sheer, then these probably won't be for you, but if you're looking for something kind of halfway, then they're brilliant. That's it for this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys soon.